Hi, I'm Mitchell Dahlman, and welcome to CLC TV, news by the students for the students. First up, we have college news. CLC Student Senate meets every week to talk and vote on issues that directly affect CLC students. If you are interested in joining Student Senate or being active in any committee, the meetings occur every Thursday at noon in room C224. Also ongoing on the Brainerd campus are CLC's Cultural Thursdays. On October 2nd, Bob Hepikoski and his wife Giselle spoke about their mission work in Chile. They worked with the people during a rapid cultural transition. Tying in with Cultural Thursdays, the community band consisting of community members, CLC students and directed by Steve Anderson, performed November 18th with the jazz band for a fall concert. Now it's What's the News at CLC, our segment about new changes at CLC.
Everybody knows what a Vespa is, old scooters, right? I think we've got a very iconic.
Starting this fall, Central Lakes College has experienced a few changes on both campuses. One change being the media programs moving from the Staples campus to the Brainerd campus.
It's a lot of work, but it's really fun getting to show your creative side and helping out the community at the same time.
I can take that shot, put it in there. While I'm seeing that shot, I can change the part that I took of him talking.
Another change that has happened at Central Lakes College is additional certificate to the medical assistance program for phlebotomy.
Students will attend courses this fall at Staples and be eligible then to go out on a 3-credit internship, either in a clinic or lab setting. There is a demand for phlebotomists in our area facilities. They perform venipunctures, drawing blood on patients, and sometimes assisting with collecting specimens, processing specimens as well.
For the second part of our segment, we go to Dave Heidela, the Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs.
You know, when you serve in a senior leadership role at CLC, you're really involved in many different areas of work with the college. In my role, of course, in academics and student affairs, really focusing on those two main categories of work. What makes, I think, a CLC student stand out in my mind is that they have a vision for where they're going, whether it's even in this moment as we think about a video being built and produced. There's a sense for what that future would look like. If you're talking to someone in robotics, they have a vision for what that future looks like. And we, as administrators, faculty, and staff, see ourselves as helping facilitate those dreams, if you will. And so I think as I see CLC students, I see students that have a sense of direction. They know where they're going, and it's our job to help you get there.
Thanks, Dave. Not too long ago was Student Success Day, when students did not have class and instead were able to attend many different sessions.
Student Success Day offered much to do on September 24th. During the day, several sessions took place giving out interesting advice and assorted activities. Some of the info sessions included how to improve memory, Native American culture, how to defeat procrastination, Tai Chi and yoga were just among some of the activities that also took place. At 12 o'clock, students received a free lunch and were treated to C.L. Lindsay as their keynote speaker for dessert. C.L. Lindsay talked about his work as a lawyer, avoiding legal trouble on social media, as well as online privacy and much more. After the keynote, various activities took place. The talent show showcased some of CLC's artistic side. Laser tag was held outside for the adventurous type, and the night was capped off with an open invitation to watch the volleyball game.
Sounds pretty successful. Now we turn to our weatherman, Hubert Miguel, for a weather update, who is at our state-of-the-art weather center. How's it going, Miguel?
Well, Mitch, it's gonna be a nice warm summer day here. Now, if we just go outside there, it's so cold! Jeez. Okay, it's gonna be a cold winter. Bring your sweatshirts, your hats. I mean, you're gonna have to bundle up because it's gonna be a cold Minnesota winter. Back to you, Mitch.
Okay, we'll get back to you later. Next, we go to our ongoing segment, What's in the Community, where we ask the question, what is there to do in the nearby area? For our first segment, we head out to the Cuyuna Bike Trails, a world-class facility in our backyard.
The Cuyuna mountain bike trails are basically transforming the area. Well, as a result of the mountain bike trails, we're seeing visitors from all over the country and around the world coming in. We will be adding additional mountain bike trails, everything from very beginner up to double black diamond. We've got a 10-year plan for expansion, which is just going to bring more and more people into the area. Trails opened up in June of 2011, and business has been going up ever since then. Well, the basic for our mountain bikes are all mountain hardtails. It goes for $35 for a half day, which is up to 4 hours 45 for a full day.
Also upcoming are the theater performances of The Foreigner, a comedy by Larry Shue. For more details, we go on stage with some of the actors and crew.
The set itself is kind of like a character to the story because they talk about the lodge in the play as, is Betty going to sell it? Is she not going to have to sell it?
The Foreigner is about Charlie, who is a foreigner, comes to stay with us at this lodge, but he's really afraid of talking to people. So his friend Froggy tells Betty, the owner of this lodge, that he can't speak English. So we all think that he doesn't understand what we're saying, so he learns some secrets that he shouldn't know.
It's a fantastic story. It's all about people's prejudices and people's ideas of different cultures, and that's kind of what drives the primary story. Just a good laugh.
Now we move on to sports with Chet McTownley, who has coverage on the Raider football and volleyball squads.
Let's get started with football. So far, the Raiders are 6-0 on the season, currently undefeated, but no big deal. Football squad is currently top dog in the conference, ahead of Botno, who is 5-1 with their only loss coming to Seals. Faber at quarterback has over 1,715 yards passing on the season, with 20 touchdowns to add to that. Ashton leads the Raiders on the ground with 328 cold hard yards of steel rushing. Steve Wroblewski leads the Raider receiving corps with 451 yards and 6 touchdowns receiving. Kieran Johnson also snags 6 touchdowns on the season. Josh Johnson leads the team in sacks with 4.5 on the season, and he's also the leader of the pack in tackles as well with 48. Then we move on to volleyball. The Raider volleyball team is currently ranked 8th in the nation. You go, girls! The volleyball team is 10-7 overall and 3-1 in the conference. Sam Schlangen leads the girls with 155 kills. Can you dig it? Ashley Aber can. She currently leads the Raiders with 215 digs on the season. Back to you, Mitchell.
Good luck to both teams as they move onward with their season. For future installments and other random videos, check out Central Lakes College Videography on Facebook. Or, if you're more into Twitter, follow @CLC Videography for random tweets. Before we go, our last segment is Man on the Street with none other than Merlin Styles.
So, if the average human life expectancy was 40 years, how would you live your life differently?
Live it like it's my last, do whatever I want.
Turn up.
Live it to the fullest.
Every day. You got 40 years, you gotta take it and go.
Go places that I've never been before.
Well, I would probably spend most of my time researching, you know what I'm saying, making new possibilities for the planet. I don't know.
I would probably do a lot of sports and get married really fast.
Jumping off tall buildings, going down swimming down very deep lakes.
I would make better choices.